Hey guys, it's me, Mama Mimi, coming back to you again for an update. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting as much as I would like to, but things have just gotten hectic. Like my previous videos, I was working nights and I was on days and I was back on nights. Well, I'm no longer working because, for one, my doctor pretty much made me quit my job. My back has a lot of problems, and my neck as well, from being in the military, and trying to do overnight stocking was just too hard on me physically. And he practically told me that from now on it's a desk job, which, sucks because I like to be active, but, I'll figure out what to do. But in the meantime, I did start school a month ago, and like you could see from a video that I posted the other day, it was my self-introduction speech in my public speaking class, which I'm happy to say I got a 97 on. I do think I could have made it better, but hey, I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to argue with a 97. But you know, that's been going good. I had a midterm in public speaking this morning, and I didn't do as well as I had hoped, but I did pass. So, that's all that matters. I'm currently going to, my current major is registered nursing, but next semester I'm changing to psychology because, like I said in the public speaking video, I want to help soldiers that are dealing with PTSD and combat-related stress, because there's not a lot of therapists in the VA system who can personally relate to things that we go through as far as our combat related stress. And so, I want to be one of those who can personally relate to the people that I'm helping. Other than that, this is going to be primarily like an update about like transition and hormones and upcoming procedures. Okay, so I just recently, about an hour or so ago, got my hormone levels checked. Those take 24 to 48 hours to come back, and then once my doctor here in Mississippi reviews them, then the results will go to my endocrinologist in Memphis, and we'll figure out if my hormones need to be adjusted or what, because right now I'm still currently taking the 20 milligram estradiol valerate intramuscular injection every 2 weeks, and the 300 milligrams of spironolactone. But I just saw my endocrinologist on the 3rd, and we were talking about the things that the VA covers and what they don't cover. Well, the only things that they really do cover as far as transition goes are hormones, and they also cover orchiectomy. Well, we talked about the possibilities of me getting an orchiectomy done, or castration, or testicle removal, whatever you want to call it. And it's something that I want to do. So right then he put in the referral to urology. Well, they called me the next day, and we set up an appointment for September 29th. So that day I will be going back to Memphis to see a urologist, and we'll discuss the possibility of me doing the orchiectomy. So, that will cut out the need for the spironolactone for the testosterone blockers, because at that point I will no longer be producing testosterone, and it will also lower the amount of estrogen that I have to take. Yeah, so I think that's a great thing. And for those of you who've had the orchiectomy done, I'd love to hear your comments about what you have to say about it. Whether you felt it was beneficial, or if you felt like maybe you shouldn't have done it, or whatever. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So, just leave comments at the bottom, because I do read everything. And yeah, let me know how you feel about yours. Okay, let's see what else. Um, Also, right after I saw my endocrinologist on the 3rd, I took off and went to Savannah, Georgia for the weekend because I had a reunion with a military unit that I was in. And, I was a little worried about it because not very many people knew that I had transitioned, let alone have seen me since 2009. Um, I was very surprised because I was welcomed with open arms, like nothing had changed. They're like, you know what, you're still the same person. We love you no matter what. Blah 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 blah. Whatever the case may have been, just depending on the person that I talked to. Um, but yeah, that was wonderful to just interact with everybody like nothing had changed. Um, but it was a really, really great weekend, and there were some positive outcomes from it, which I'll discuss later in other videos. But all in all, it was a wonderful, wonderful time, and I'm so happy that I went. But yeah, at this point, I think that's pretty much it. Um, I will try to do more updated videos as time comes. Because now with school, I do have a little bit more time than what I did when I was working. Because while I was working nights, I slept all day, so I really didn't have much of an opportunity to make a video unless it was in the car on my way home or sitting in my bed just before I went to sleep or whatever. But yeah, so I'll do my best to make more videos and keep you updated about everything. I'll definitely update you about the consultation that I have with, excuse me, with urology about the orchiectomy. Okay, so for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and close and take some more medicine because I've been fighting a cold for the past couple of days. So I'm trying to stop it before it gets any worse because I'm not one of those that ever gets sick, but when I do, it's a doozy. So yeah, I hope everybody had a great and wonderful weekend. I hope your week is getting started off to an outstanding beginning. Just stay positive. And I'm 36 years old and I'm going back to school now. So, there's a saying that I've heard. It's never too late to be what you might have been. So if you're not happy with what you're doing or the way your life is going, change it. Only you have that power. And the only thing that ever gets in our way from doing what we want to do is ourselves. So, until then, my little lambs, I love you. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.